Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Tasha, the founder of Talk to Tasha. I serve overextended social workers and I help you, build your confidence and your cash flow. So if you are a social worker watching this YouTube channel right now and you are in the middle of the front line of the pandemic, you are serving, you are stressed, you are burdened, you have student loans that you don't seem like you're going to be able to pay, you just don't know what to do in this space right now, and you just really want to just tap out. And what I mean by tap out, it means that you want to take a time out to just reflect back on your career, your financial goals, some things that may be going on at home. And so this is an opportune time as we are sheltered at home as much as we can be. We know social workers, we are essential workers, we are frontline workers, and we know that during the pandemic, child abuse and different abuses towards elders is also an issue right now during the pandemic. So I am your online bestie as it relates to being a best friend, a confidant, a person that the healer, the social worker comes to when you need to unplug from all the noise yourself. Because we as social workers are not exempt from world issues. We just know how to better cope sometimes. And sometimes we are just like anybody else. We're not the best at coping. We're used to working really long hours and probably giving our leftover energy to the loved ones at home. So what I wanted to do is start to get acquainted with you guys. If you know a social worker, no matter what part of the world that they're serving, please have them subscribe to the channel, because I will be coming in here pouring directly into social workers. It is time out for social workers to be out there saving the world, and you are stressed, spread thin, your finances are in a rut, and in turn you are helping everybody. And so until now, you probably have had friends that you can talk to, but there's only so much you can share with the friends sometimes. Sometimes we can talk like everything with friends, but let's just be real. Good friends is even hard to find these days. And so me being your online bestie, I come to you very objective. I have no motives but to see you win and to see you long for your career path that you went to school for. You wanted to empower folks to see them have better outcomes. And so as you go through this journey, you have counter transference, you have stuff you take home mentally from your work and your caseloads. And so we want you to come to this escape space for self-care in a holistic type of way, because I am going to show you through my efforts and locking arms with you how you build your own confidence so you can increase cash flow, because there's many different ways you can use your skills to serve. And I'm glad you're sitting down, taking a few moments to just look at the YouTube so you can start getting ideas, because most of the time you're working. And if you're anything like I was when I was out there grinding in child welfare, you are just taking the freeway, the back roads, whatever, trying to get home, to unplug, take everything off, and hope you have energy to cook. Those days are among many people. So we want to get out of the rut of working long hours, going home to your primary job, which your leftover energy is for, right? And if you have little ones, that's a whole nother job, right? And so you're just kind of competing for different amounts of time and rest. So why don't you just unbuckle yourself, get yourself relaxed, and just know that I'm going to be on YouTube at least once a week pouring into social workers. Go get your friends. Go tell your coworkers, instead of using your lunch breaks to complain about the job or the caseloads or the lack of raise or not really sure where you're going to go in your career, just let them know it's this crazy California girl named Tasha Jones who served in social work for 25 years. And I am so committed to helping you build the confidence, build your faith, to build your finances, because you deserve it. You truly deserve it. I believe that people who serve like social workers should not have to want for anything. especially on the financial front. You know, you give out of your own check to help clients and buy different products that you need for the office, and foster kids having, holiday parties. You're doing the Tory for Tot drive. Even if it's COVID, you're masking up and giving out food. And so different pockets of which social workers serve. I know for the 25 years that I've served, I've seen so many of you guys serve in secret spaces, contributing. Even though your check was a hot mess, you was able to squeeze out your budget to help in addition to serving, which you can't put really any value on our time. And we can't put any value on the outcome that the clients that you serve experience. So I'm going to show you and mentor you and pour into you different ways that you can show up for yourself to get a teensy-beensy small measure of your worth. Is that okay? So I'm going to give you 4 tips on this clip. I want you to first decide what you want. Decide what you want tonight or today. Whenever you're watching this, decide today. Do I want to stay in this tight spot, stressful place, maxed out, no other ceiling to bump on? Or do I want something different? You must decide. Make that decision. We're not saying take action now, but make a decision. Because when you make that decision, you can start making other steps to move forward in your career. Okay? Whether it's starting a business, whether it's, hey, I'm burnt out on social work, I want to serve in another way. Or heck, maybe I've known friends down through the years that just took a break from social work and they start selling furniture at a furniture store, moved in with back in with their parents, start selling furniture at the furniture store. And she told me, hey, I was still serving because I was showing people how to buy furniture on a budget, talking to them minus the paperwork that we have in our business of social work. So doing what you need to do to make sure this mental space between the 2 ears are okay is a really, really key factor in self-care. Okay, it's not all about spending, making yourself feel good. Your feel good juice is on the inside of here and the inside of here. So your heart work and your head work. So choose today. Choose tonight. Choose this evening. Choose this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever day it is that you're watching this YouTube channel or this video, wherever it end up being posted. Choose today. What is it that you truly want? And believe whatever it is that you want, and you declare that you deserve it. Because it's okay to want something, but if you truly don't believe you deserve it, you won't show up for yourself and make it happen. You'll start doubting and questioning yourself, and we don't want to do that. So choose today. Decide what you want, and don't stop till you get it, just like we tell our clients. And believe, like I said, believe that you can achieve it, and then you want to plan for your success. Just like you went to school, graduate school, you applied for loans, Saturday school, research paper, thesis projects, internships, all kinds of stuff that you did before. And if you've been in your job a long time and you've gotten complacent and comfortable and in the break room using your lunches and breaks, talking about all the heavy stuff going on, is really not serving you in any capacity other than venting. Venting is good, but it's not good to vent with no solution at some point. All right. So the weight of the break rooms, or if you're going out to happy hours, really not happy, you bashing whatever's going on at work or what's going on in your field of study or what's not going on in your field of study, that can be very mentally taxing. So remember, number 1 is decide what you want. So after you get all your venting done, you still have to go to number 1, decide what you want. Are you going to continue in that? Are you going to retire out of that? And good luck with them numbers if you haven't paid attention. And then the last one is stay motivated. And that's where I come in on all those steps. I help you to decide how you have to do the decide what you want part, because that's something personal. But if you really don't know what you want and you need guidance, that's where I come in. Number two, believe that you can achieve it. That could be a mindset issue, because if you don't see yourself making 6, 7 figures and building digital courses based on what you're super good at, a lot of us in our careers, we can be honest, you get moved around based on vacancies, and the need for a program doesn't really match up with your skill level, your desires, your passion. And so you end up working in a space that you really don't like. And when you really don't like something, you don't put your all and be all in it. Let's just keep it real. Okay. But when you start crafting out, what do I really want? Do I really want to use my skill to work with youth or elders or hospice or in a correctional system or in a political system? What do I truly want? Or do I just want to tap out of this whole career and do something totally different? Because remember, you have a right to change your mind. You don't have to be married to what you went to school for. At that time, your interest was one thing. As life goes on, your interests change. And so those are some things that I can help you flush out. But I do know if you don't do anything, nothing's going to change. And so just recapping, the third one is plan for your success and stay motivated. So if you need support in those areas, go to talktotasha.com. That's talktotasha.com. There's free tools there to help you. There's some things that you can start doing now so you can start making provisions for yourself to kind of feel more confident and stand in the posture of your possibility, because you deserve the absolute best. I'm your online bestie. I'll see you guys at the top of your thinking process.